The Robot Damashi Gundam Unicorn 03 Phenex Gundam is cool. I mean, come on, it's gold. It's a golden Gundam. How could you not like this golden Here we have him in the packaging. Now, I have actually opened him before, right after I got it, just to check the joint tolerances. But now I'm going to open him for real. 3, 2, 1, bam. Look at this guy. He's so... or she? Wait, there's a soul inside this thing, right? Oh my goodness, what a pretty color scheme. Gold and shiny blue with a little bit of black and gray. No, that's like a shiny bluish gray. What a pretty Gundam. So, leg moves up that far. Knee actually has this really cool interlocking. Oh, that's so good. Out this far, so beautiful splits. And yeah, the legs are just on ball joints. A little bit unfortunate, but you know what? Simplicity, never bad. And then the leg points down that far, moves up that far. Well, that moves up that far, but the foot doesn't. Side to side. And then these are also individually articulatable. Or I guess that one is individually articulatable? I don't know. Yeah. So, unfortunately, the forward crunch is a little bit disappointing, but it could be worse. Side, side, head looks up that far, down that far, full 360, good old giggity goo, and the arms go out that far, and while there is no butterfly joint, it does extend in and out, and you can still get a pretty good, like, really nice forward range just from that, so super sweet. And arm goes down that far, up that far, all the way around. Obviously there is a swivel at the bicep, and then a really good elbow bend. And yeah, hand is on a little ball joint, and that can just go swivel all around. It does everything a ball joint can do. Obviously these are also on ball joints, and oh, that got a little stuck. Okay, this is also on a ball joint, and that just came off. The back skirts do not move, but there are thrusters there, which is really nice. Oh, and backwards, I guess, that much. Yeah, that's all the articulation for this guy. Honestly, pretty decent. And scale-wise, he feels pretty good. Even next to the Jesta cannon, that's like a good bit taller. Let me show you guys. So next to the Jesta cannon, yeah, I think this guy, even though Robot Damashi is technically a non-scale line, this feels about right. I don't have a high grade to compare it, but this definitely feels accurate. Oh, and yeah, the full swivel at the thigh, forgot to mention that. Alright, let's get everything else out of the box. Alright, we have everything it comes with, and this is a lot of stuff for a Robot Damashi. As far as scale and as much plastic as it comes with, I mean, the other one that had a lot of extra stuff was the Dual Gundam, but that's mostly armor, so that all compresses into the main body. This guy is already a big suit with even bigger accessories. For example, the shield, I don't know all the names of everything in Gundam. I know it's like the NTD system. Yeah, not NTD, NTR. NTD system, these things flip out. Cool. However, that's about it. It's a little finicky. Aren't these all supposed to move, but only that part moves? Anyway, you might notice this wiggling. That is because all of these are on a flexi wire. That is cool. That will give just an extra degree of what you can do as far as articulation and posing, and it's very unrestricted, and for the most part it holds its poses. So you know what, good on you, Bandai / Tamashii Nations. Oh, and here's what the back looks like. This little ball joint thing just kind of slides up and down. Neat. As you can see, you also have extra stand adapters, hands, but no tree for them, which is very unfortunate. Extra beam saber handles, and beam sabers. But here's the thing. You can take off the beam and put it onto anything else. These are just extra beam sabers for the sake of it. Really interesting. Oh, shiny. Backpack looks beautiful too. Wow, look at that. Dang. So yes, even though these parts have the little paint on them, you can just put any other... Wait, you can't put any other. Huh, oh. So these are for going on the backpack. I see. So these are for... No? Yes? What? Huh? So these are for going on the backpack, well these are for actually taking in a beam saber. No, they're not. Oh, these are specifically for the beam saber. Interesting. I guess, I don't know. Huh. Alright, here we go. Just snap that in. And yeah, that's looking like a proper Gundam. Also, these come out, and I'm not sure why. I'm guessing it's for the shields, but I am not up to date on my Gundam Unicorn lore, and even though I watched Narrative, which this is from, and Gundam Unicorn, I have no idea what the frick it actually does, or how it moves, or all that other stuff, because I don't remember, and Unicorn is not my favorite series. Narrative was still a good movie, though. And I just checked the box, and the reason those are there is because you can flip this out and just put the beam saber on. Cool! Wrist-mounted blades. Nice. Alright, so the rifle, a little bit down there, moves out, so you can then put the hand on without having to go all finicky with the hand and flex it around. Wow, couldn't they have brought this back? Thank you, Bandai. This gives you a better look at the double ball joint that is in the wrist, and let's just pop in the hand there. Oi, tight. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have a little tree, Bandai. Okay. That looks good. Also, yes, he does pass, for the most part. With one leg, she passes the stiffness test for joints, but not with the other one, which is a little unfortunate. Anyway, the gun has a little bit of paint there for the cartridges. Otherwise, mostly the same color. Looks really good. I am very happy with this. Very happy. Look at this. Oh, that's cool. Also, I just needed to show this again. The way the knee bends out and bends in is just satisfying. Unfortunately, there's no hole to plug in any beam effect. Come on, Bandai. Alright, so this is the adapter piece for the extra shield things that snaps on there, and these are basically the same, so this ball joint just... Okay, this... Oh, hold on. There we go. Ball joint 1 in, ball joint 2 in. Let's hope that these hold. Oh, nope. There we go. Ball joints. And I wish this was a little bit of a sturdier connection, but... Oh, there we go. Hold up. Up. Wow. That is cool. Okay, there we go. We have the Phenex with the shields on. Dang, what a big figure. No, seriously, what a big figure. Look at him next to the Duel. Look at him next to the... I forgot its name. The other Gundam, the Full Armor Gundam, I think? And then, of course, the high grade Just a Cannon. Gotta show some high grades in there. And just to show just how much bigger this guy is than older When You War ones. There's a gym. This guy is squatting. Let me just put him, yeah, straight up. Uh-oh. You know, with the big, yeah, there we go. Way taller than a gym ground type. Just a huge mobile suit. So yeah, I do recommend when you go to move these, grab them by the adapter right down there. Anywhere else might break something or make something fall off. Cool. And there she is from the back. Pretty cool. These, of course, still flip out. And I really wish that was a tighter connection, because that is annoying. But yeah, these still flip out. I don't know what they are supposed to do. Cool beans. There we go. Cool. Yeah, they're neat. Let's flip these back down. Yeah, so this side's a little looser for me than this one, but that's okay. Also, that little strip of blue down there, I don't know if you can see it on the butt flap. Very subtle, very cool. And I really wish this joint was a little bit tighter because of, oh, also, these move out with the thrusters. Forgot to mention that, or didn't know that, because this doesn't come with instructions listing all of the articulation points, but that's okay. Overall, this figure needs to be in the air, which would be, the job of the stand adapters right there. And let's go over the rest of the hands. Obviously, you have your other gripping hand, your other, well, not gripping hand, but your other little gun holding hand, and then your other grippy hand, which you can use to just stick in one of the beam sabers, and it holds on nice and perfectly. Awesome. The default fist hands. Open spread hand. I have the other one on him right there, or her, it, fist, open, other grabby hand. Pretty neat. And of course you have your pretty standard for Gundam Robot Damashi for anime, the extra V-fin in case you break it. In this case, this is quite the elaborate V-fin. Very much a V-wing fin, the Phenex Gundam, or the Phenex Gundam. But it's called Phenex, even though it's, rebirthing like a phoenix and this giant new type mass casualty event preventer. Gotta love the Phenex. Okay, it's time for some heresy. I'm gonna put the Phenex on a Figma stand. Yes, you heard me. I'm going to put the Bandai Gundam kit, or not kit, but action figure, on a Figma stand. Where the heck does this connect? Right there? Yeah, there we go. Dang. Oh, okay. In the air, where it belongs. This thing really should have come with a stand for the price, but they kind of ran out of room in the box. I understand that. Okay, there we go. Nice and... Dang. This is just a really nice looking action figure. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Unicorn, or Narrative, or the Phenex, I mean, I gotta say, if you want an action figure, this thing is practically perfect. You have all the articulation points you could desire, and the only thing missing are, like, effect parts. Don't fall on me. The only thing missing are basically effect parts. Oh wait, yeah, that's all that's missing. Like, some big blue effect parts would be really nice with this thing. Like, really cool, really nice. The only thing that I think is missing are those effect parts. But considering the price of this thing already and the size of this thing with the gold plating, it's not gold plated, but the whatever paint they used feels like gold plating. I also gotta mention, this is a different color than this, at least to the naked eye. Also, the base plastic is yellow, not gold, so it will be sturdier, I guess. I don't know, maybe they should have done it with a white base coat and then use the gold plastic. I mean, gold paint, but overall, it doesn't really matter. Also, it's not too noticeable, but the wire is a slightly different color, but you can't really notice it. It is still gold, just a slightly different shade of gold. The only other problem, that's too loose to crunch down. That is, oh gosh, wait, what? Oh, it was just tight. These were able to move all along. So you can get his legs back really far. That's cool. But yeah, big problem. That's way too loose. That is unfortunate. I mean, you can get this guy in pretty much every single pose you could ever ask for, so I'm not complaining, but I do wish that inner torso piece was a little bit tighter, but overall, that's pretty good. Overall, I'm gonna give this guy like a 9 out of 10. Sure, there's some minor issues, but this sheer presence you get out of this guy on your shelf or just holding him is epic. Or her, I'm pretty sure the spirit inside this thing's a woman. I think a child? It's Gundam, it's probably a child. I forget. Anyway, the Phenex, the rogue Gundam that goes around doing new type things around the stars, is pretty cool. I forget where this thing ended up after it flew away in narrative, but I mean, it just kind of disappeared into the ether, or into the existence. Doesn't this thing have time-traveling powers? I forget. This is like the most overpowered Gundam that there is. And it's just like a new type machine. It's based on, you know, the new Gundam prototype, the narrative. I think the narrative became the unicorn. Anyway, the new Gundam, the narrative, all of that family of Gundam. Really cool family of Gundams, really cool anything to do with that line. I'm still not like the biggest fan of all the unicorn variants. I think the Banshee might be my favorite, but this is just cool enough. I had to pick it up. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I know this review was kind of bad. Anyway, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and yeah, oh my gosh, it's so shiny. Oh, this thing is just gorgeous in person, and it's actually shinier on camera than it is in reality. We're used to that bright white, I just see normal, so yeah, it's just my phone being itself. But come on, this thing is almost swishable. Whee! It has instructions. They were in the box the whole time, I just never noticed. Wow, I am so bad at reviewing.